and welcome back to Surfcast.
Surfcast.
I'm your host, Vivian.
I'm Trent. Trent, which is the name of a surfer.
Hey, Chad Trent.
Hey,
it's kind of nice to have you in. This is one of our fans, Chad Trent, and
what's up?
We decided to host him in so that he could really just shine in today's episode of Jokecast, Special Edition Surfcast.
I hope that my surfing expertise will provide some valuable joke insight.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So what part of the surfer land are you from? You live up in Cali,
Oh, SoCal. SoCal.
SoCal?
Bruh, yeah.
All right.
SoCal.
That's
for sure.
Amazing. All right. Are you excited? Are you pumped to read these really cool
I'm
jokes?
straight up hyped.
All right. Okay, here's some surfing puns. Okay, here's one. A surfer smoked marijuana before riding some small waves.
Whoa.
Apparently after, the tide was high. So is this a reference to that one Blondie song?
I can't condone drug use, man.
Yeah?
That's not something, I don't think that's cool at all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you
It's not safe.
Not safe to surf while you're high?
It's not
under
safe,
the influence?
Bro. No, bro.
Why?
It's not safe.
All right. So this joke is a pun,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not really big on puns here. We like them, but a lot of jokes are puns, and we feel like the jokes that aren't puns are usually more funny.
Puns are big in the surf community, but I respect where you're coming from.
Yeah. So, I was wondering, do you think this, even though it's kind of condoning unsafe surfing, do you think it's funny?
I think that it may be commentary on just how unsafe it is, because the danger that is presented in this joke is very real. The reason that we do not condone marijuana use in the surfing community is because the tide will get high, and that is not safe.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. So, would you give that how funny did you think it was? Do you want to rate it for me?
I don't know if I thought it was funny so much as I thought it was very sharp commentary on a very real danger to the surfing community. So I think I would give that a 5. Just a 5?
A 5 for commentary, but a 0 for jokes?
I would say so.
All right. Awesome. All right. Here is another one. I guess this one might be from someone who's Australian. Okay. My mate caught some waves between France and England, then went home to flick through the TV. He was a channel surfer.
That is interesting.
Yeah. You ever surf between France and England?
I've never been outside of SoCal. We're recording this from SoCal right now.
Yeah, we're on a Skype call.
I'm in SoCal.
Yeah.
Currently surfing.
Hey, how's the weather?
Laptop.
How's the weather in SoCal?
It's very hot out here, but I'm a champ.
How's your tan? How's your tan?
Oh, it's so tan. I'm very tan as a person.
All right. So anyway, so you've never been between France and England. Have you heard anything about the waves there?
I know that they're cold because they're in England.
Wow.
I don't know much about geography. What I do know is it's cold in England.
Yeah. But then do you get the part about the channel surfing?
I don't understand what that means.
Oh.
Gotta be honest.
All right. So this might kind of actually be an insult to your career. I don't mean to insult. This is just I'm explaining this joke.
Mm-hmm.
So we call a channel surfer someone who goes between channels on TV. They don't really choose when they just go to the next one, watch little bits and pieces of shows, but don't really settle. They just surf through the channels. This is what it's called. What do you think about that?
I feel like that's kind of stereotyping surfers as indecisive. I don't like that at all. I've been married for 30 years.
Yeah. So you think this is a harmful joke?
This is just perpetuating harmful surfer stereotypes.
Okay. So what would you give this a 1 because it still is a joke and you understand it, or would you give it a 0 because it's just so hurtful, or what do you think?
I would give it a 1. I would say that I appreciate the attempt, and I think that it could enlighten people to the coldness of the waves in England, and I think that's important. I think it's important when you're surfing to know what all the different temperatures of water are.
Yeah, temperatures like SoCal, it's hot, but is the water hot?
The water's pretty cool.
Okay, but and that is that why you like to surf in SoCal? Because the water's cool, but like the sun and all the light makes it hot. Whereas in England, which you haven't been to, but you think it'd be like too cold.
It's just cold all the time there, dude.
Yeah. All right. There's
Midtown Madness.
Mad respect.
You know Midtown Madness?
No.
There's it's a car game. You drive cars. It's a video game. There's a Midtown Madness map that it takes place in England, and it's cold all the time there in Midtown Madness and the England one.
Is this a sponsor? Are you sponsored?
Not a sponsor. Not sponsored or affiliated with Midtown Madness. Not at all.
All right.
England is also not a sponsor.
I'm gonna have to ask you to back away from your laptop a little bit. I think that might hurt our recording. Sorry, Dad, for that. But okay. I have another question.
Go ahead.
For you, like personally.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your favorite part about surfing?
My favorite part about surfing, so whenever I'm surfing, when I'm on the board, the surfboard, that's my favorite part.
All right.
Yeah.
That's admirable.
That's the best part.
Yeah. So you don't like going up, like swimming up on the board, or like after you fall off, or like after you finish the board?
It's difficult because I don't know how to swim, but I do know how to surf.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of like your flotation device too. You have to grab onto that.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever knocked out?
Never, because I never surf in waters that are deeper than about 2 or 3 feet.
Okay, that's good to know.
Gotta keep the life jacket on. Gotta keep the water wings on. Gotta surf in shallow water just to be safe.
All right.
Safety is key.
Okay.
Don't want the tide to get high.
All right. It's just full circle. Okay.
So good.
Okay. I have another joke for you because I think I could rate these jokes by myself. I know I keep asking you to do it. I feel like I don't have enough life experience or surfing experience to really understand these like you do.
I get that.
Okay. So here's one. It's always been my ambition to be a champion surfer, but I've just got so much on at the moment, it's a pipe dream.
Huh. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Geometry. Get it? Get it? This joke doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Oh, well, you know how like surfing, how you can like be in the pipe or what is that called? Do you know?
It slipped my mind.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I think it's just a reference to like a pipe being something that's a surf term, but pipe dream also means like something that like it's kind of like a big reach, so you're not gonna do it.
I get
or
that.
Like you couldn't do it.
But what I don't appreciate is the double meaning. Marijuana use, not advocated for in the surf community. As I've said, we are very anti-drug. We are very anti-drug. If you meet any surfer, you ask them if they smoke weed, 100% of the time they will say, nah, dude. Nah.
I don't mess with that.
I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. I don't appreciate this double meaning of pipe in this joke. I don't like that at all.
So, are you gonna negatively rate this one too?
I would say give it a 0.
Give it a 0?
Give it a 0 out of 5.
Doesn't really like strike with like the heartstrings of the surfer community.
Not at all.
All right. Okay. All right. So, I have another joke. I always take out insurance before I surf in case the waves start breaking. Do you have insurance?
Tight. I don't, because I can't afford it.
I thought those surfing championships, they would pay a lot of money.
Oh, I don't do the championships.
Oh.
You only get the championships if you surf in deeper water, and I'm not about that. I don't know how to swim.
Yeah. Would you say the people in the deeper water, do they use marijuana?
I would doubt that. All right. I would be very disappointed if I found out that people who surf were also using marijuana. I would not like that at all.
Yeah, sorry, it's just because you keep talking about it. I feel like maybe there's something that you're not telling me, but that's okay, because...
You know what? We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not making any personal assumptions. I'm just saying, like, as a community, I know it's hard to speak for a whole community, and you really want to do the best, but you can show to our 4 viewers, you can tell them about maybe not people who aren't you, but, like, people who are irresponsible within the community, if you need to. But take your time, you don't have to say anything.
I suppose so. Alright. If we're getting real... just between you and me, and the millions of fans worldwide that Jokecast has. Yeah. 4 million.
4 million.
There are people who are surfers who do smoke weed.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. They're out there. They're very rare. You're not gonna find a lot of them.
Okay.
But they are there.
Is it like you know that penguin surfing movie?
Yeah.
Do you think that penguin?
Dude, I didn't even think about that penguin.
What do you think?
That penguin probably is blazed all the time. Shit.
Did I? I'm sorry if I like broke some.
That penguin was my. That was my uncle.
Was your uncle?
That was my uncle.
Really sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right. Anyway, back to the joke, maybe.
Right.
Okay. I always take out insurance before I surf in case the waves start breaking. So I know you don't have insurance because you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
But do you understand the concept?
I guess.
Yeah. So it's kind of another pun, right? I think you guys like puns, so
yeah.
While you're not like comedians or joke connoisseurs like me and my friend who's not here today, like you do like jokes, you like puns. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if you thought this pun was funny.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah?
I guess so. I guess if you're a richer surfer, you surf deeper water, that's fine for you. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really connect to that side of the surfing community.
Alright. So, I know you only speak for a small portion, the shallower waters surfers, but, I don't know, do you, sorry, I am having trouble forming my question. Do you think this would be generally by the whole community seen as a positive, like a funny joke, or maybe a lesser, like more braggy joke?
I think that this joke is very tailored to the more higher class surfers of the world, and I think that it limits its effectiveness as a joke by only appealing to a certain realm of people.
Okay, all right. So would you rate this? I think from what you said, I don't know. You have to confirm, but I would give this like a 2 or a 2.5. What do you think? Is it less or is it greater?
I'd give it about a 2.
Okay,
I think a 2 is fair. Yeah.
All right, a 2. All right. Also, I want to take a little break so that you can get back on your board. I know, like I made you get offshore. Mm-hmm. You can take a little.
It's really disappointing.
Yeah.
It's really disappointing.
I'm sorry.
This is the longest I've ever gone without surfing.
Yeah. Well, I actually wanted to talk to you about you and our viewers about this sponsor we got.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right. So we're sponsored by actually an insurance company.
Okay.
So like I don't want to, but like it's called Surfers Insurance. It's this new thing where it's specifically for surfers or families who have had one or more active family member serve in the surfing community. And what they do is they just give you insurance on like your board so that if your board gets broken, you can help, or if you fall or you get into waters a little bit too deep, they can come and help you. If something happens to you when you surf, they will have your whole family covered. It's because the surfing community is really important, especially in SoCal where you're from, not necessarily where I'm from, where the waves are kind of worse. I was just like, I was thinking they reached out to us and thinking this would be perfect for our surfing episode where we interview you and we ask you questions and you help us with our surfing jokes. But so this insurance, it's for, like I said, people who surf, or people who have family members who surf, active, like close relatives. And it just ensures that it ensures their safety and it helps them, and it's just like it's giving back to the community. It's saying like a little thanks. And I don't know. So if you are interested in this, you can look it up, and anyone here, same for you. Maybe if you want to get into surfing, that'd be good, or maybe not. Maybe that's not the life path you want. But I know I have a lot of friends who surf who are very happy with it. I know I made a new friend today, likes to surf, and I think that this sponsor could really help. So thank you for sponsoring us, and thank you for listening to this. Now, I think we should get back into the jokes.
All right.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay. So, I don't know what that word... Oh. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I think this is more of a deeper water server joke, but I think that you can.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
I'll try to hang on. I've learned a lot today.
Okay. I saw a melancholy surfer catch a wave. Another dude was already writing. It was his drop in the ocean.
Yeah, that joke sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's not funny.
It's not.
I don't get it.
I don't understand it either. I was hoping that you would, but it's okay that you don't. I think we don't understand it, so I think we should give this joke a 0. Not for the same reasons as our other 0, but because
this joke is not funny.
It's just not funny.
It's not funny.
I don't think it's funny as a joke connoisseur, and my guess is not think it's funny as a joke consumer.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about your surfboard?
All right. Well, the tricky thing about my surfboard is it's not like the most legit surfboard. It's one of those inflatable ones. Mm-hmm. It's for kids technically, but I'm physically very small guy.
Yeah.
I'm about 3 feet tall, and the inflatable one works really well for me because I only weigh about 50 pounds, and that's about as much weight as it can support. Yeah, and it's blue, and it's got a picture of Moana on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like that movie?
I like Moana. Yeah.
Is it your favorite movie, or do you like Lilo and Stitch? Because they actually have surfing in that movie.
You know, Lilo and Stitch is pretty tight, and my old board, which was, like, technically also not a real board, but it was one of those ones that you get when you go to Subway, and you get
not sponsored.
Not a sponsor, but you go to Subway, and you get the 6-inch sandwich, and then they're like, "Are you, like, 9?" And you're like, "Sure." And then, because you don't know. And then, because you're like 3 feet tall and you weigh like 50 pounds. But anyway, so you get your Lilo and Stitch surfboard, and you don't fit on it, but it's pretty sick, and you don't know what Lilo and Stitch is, but then you watch it, and you're like, this is alright. But then I saw Moana, and I liked Moana better, and that's a Chad Trent story for you.
Alright. Okay. Well, thank you for that. So,
yeah.
So your current board, where did you get it exactly?
You know, Toys R Us, they're, like, going out of sale. They're going out of business sale. That one. Yeah. It was, like, $15. Yeah. Pretty sweet deal. Pretty sweet.
Alright. I have a new joke for you. The surfer was confused when he was asked to carve the turkey on Christmas Day. His eventual attempt raised a lot of questions around the table and left his Christmas present covered in turkey.
I get it. I get that one. That's pretty sick. Because you know, like, you eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving and they're having turkey. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. In the context of a surfing joke, do you think this is a good joke?
You know, it's alright. I like the part about Thanksgiving and the turkey. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So I have a personal question. If it's too personal, you don't have to answer. But so you are a pretty short guy who weighs a little bit. So is your family like it? Cause I want to know about your family Thanksgiving. How much food do you make?
We make kind of a lot of food. We make like 2 or 3 turkeys. Okay. We make one for me, because that's my meal for the year, and then we make one for my mom, and then one for my dad.
What about your wife?
Oh, she doesn't come to Thanksgiving. My family doesn't like her.
Oh, okay.
She's like 6'4".
Oh.
They feel intimidated.
It's okay. That's understandable. So you like this joke because Thanksgiving is an important time for you?
Yeah. Thanksgiving is the only time that I see my parents, because they live in the ocean, but they live in the deep part, and it's only about, like...
Are they surfers too?
They're fish. So it's only about once a year that I get up the courage to go and see my folks, but, like, it's totally worth it, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I feel you. Alright. I think we have time for one more joke. A little bit longer. Okay. So, the first time a man this joke, I'm gonna have to give it a subject. It doesn't have a subject. So, and this joke is talking about a man. Okay?
Alright.
The first time he tried to surf the web, he ended up breaking a surfboard.
Sounds alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what would you... So, it's kind of like a double meaning, another word with a double meaning, but this double meaning is more innocent.
Yeah.
So, surfing the web is like, kind of like surfing a channel. I don't know if you knew that.
Interesting.
But you're going on the web, so you're basically clicking around like you are. When you channel surf, you're clicking around channels.
Uh-huh.
When you're surfing the web, you're just looking up things on the internet, not really a purpose, just kind of like looking around.
Okay.
And so this guy took the definition of surf the web literally and tried to surf on the internet with his surfboard, but he broke it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
That's pretty smart.
Yeah?
That's a pretty smart joke.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I think this joke is kind of funny. Like, it's pun-like, but it's not pun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it can be enjoyed by both the joke community and the surf community. Am I wrong?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so I would give this a 4 out of 5. What do you think?
I think, yeah. I think that's a good... It reaches a wide audience.
Yeah, alright. So, I want to thank you for coming, for reviewing these jokes with me, for coming to this Skype interview.
Absolutely, anytime.
And I want to thank our viewers. Again, thank you, Dad, for listening, and thank you to our sponsor. Alright? Have a great night or day. Trim that. Please. What am I doing?